Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sandra, and today I am so excited because I get to feature my new Tarte products that I showed in a haul prior to this video. So I will be using all of the products except for the mascaras that I received, and I will just be kind of supplementing the look today with makeup that I already have. So first things first, we're going to try this Tarte Double Duty Beauty base tape. So this is like the coconut smelling hydrating primer. So I'm just going to take like a pump and a half. I don't want to waste this. And it smells really nice and it feels really fresh. So I think what we'll do today is I will wear the makeup, and I guess it's mostly testing the primer and the face powder because I'm not familiar with it was the filtered light setting powder that I've never had before, so we'll have to see how it works. But what I'll do is I'll wear it all day, and then at the end of this video I will kind of have like a quick little blurb showing like how it still wears after so many hours. So I won't actually finish this video at the end of this makeup routine. So okay, so the next thing is I will take my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to use my Tarte Double Duty Beauty face tape, but this is the new shade, so it's a 35G medium golden, and I'm going to blend this all over my face, and I will be right back. Alright, so foundation is all blended out. It looks very, very nice. I'd have to say that this shade is very, very similar to my skin tone, so of course it looks wonderful and natural. Then the next thing we're going to do is conceal. So I'm going to use the Shape Tape in light neutral. Just again, I want to kind of use the same products, especially for the face, just to see how it wears throughout the day. So again, I'll apply this and I'll blend it out and we will be right back. Okay, so I just put the concealer on my lids to prep for shadow and underneath on my dark circles, but really nowhere else my face. I did not I want to contour today, but I don't really want to highlight with concealer. So I'm just going to go in with this Filtered Light setting powder. We're going to try it, and I get to smell it again because it has this really light, delicate vanilla scent. It's just so lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to pat out my creases once more. Make sure everything is looking fabulous. And I'm going to go in, I just put a little bit in the cap, and I'm just going to lightly use my sponge to set the concealer. Oh, this powder smells so nice. And also my forehead, because maybe I put too much foundation on my forehead, but it's settling into my forehead creases. Okay, so they're set, so they're not going nowhere. Let's add a little bit more to the under eye. And then I will take my Powder Sweep F06 and just lightly dust over the eye and the nose area. I know I just applied this powder, but I feel like it might be a little drying under the eye, but I won't really be able to tell. It feels a little dry. Okay, and now I'm going to use my large fluffy brush, my F20, and just delicately set the rest of my face. Alrighty, so next we will go in with contour. So I will just use my F40 large contour, angled contour, and my Tarte Park Ave Princess Chisel palette. And I'm going to go in with the shade, I don't even know if these names are correct. I have it in the crown spot, but it's the darker, warmer shade. And I will blend these out once I start applying the all over bronzer, because again, when it's summertime, it is really nice to have that bronze look. So yeah, so yesterday hit 14 degrees Celsius here. So we were outside. It was a little bit windy, but we were outside from like 4 in the afternoon to like about 7 o'clock. And we had a barbecue. It was just so nice. And normally I would have gone out sooner, but I had some work that I had to get done. I filmed a couple of Instagram, well, not filmed, but I made a couple of videos. That's one more thing that I wouldn't mind getting into, because I have so many brush pens and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with lettering and brush lettering. It's like foligraphy. I know people have a thing about, you know, if I say calligraphy, you think the little fountain pen with the metal nib, but technically it's still calligraphy, because you're still doing like thin and thick lines, so like thin upstrokes and really thick downstrokes for your letters. But because it's a brush pen, people get upset, and the PC term for it is brush lettering, or I like hand lettering is actually better. Okay. So next I'm going to take my F30. I'm going to use the same palette, and I'm just going to put the brush in all of the colors I have left. Tap off the brush and bronze my forehead, because that usually gets the sun first. And my nose, going down onto my cheekbones, and a little bit on my chin for good measure. Done. So now for brows, I will be using my favorites, the Anastasia Brow Whiz in Chocolate, the Dip Brow Pomade in Ash Brown, and the Clear Brow Gel. And we will quickly go off camera, do brows, and be right back. Okay, so brows are all done, and I forgot that I did not blush my cheeks. So I will take my F10 Fluffy Blush Brush, and I'm just going to use the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach because it's so cute. And I love this color, I love the scent, I love everything about this blush. The only thing that maybe I don't love is that it is quite sparkly, but that is okay for today. Okay, so next we will go in with a highlighter. I'm going to use my F35, which I haven't used in quite a while. It's just the tapered highlighter brush. For some reason I've been, actually, you know what, I'm going to use the I think it's the F64, the Soft Blend Concealer. It's a concealer brush, and some people use it for a powder sweep, but I like it for highlight. Okay, so just a little bit on the cheekbone. Very pretty. A little bit on the nose. Mostly on the tip of the nose, not so much on the bridge, but just a little bit, because we can. A little bit on the chin. And we'll leave it out for the inner corners. Okay, so I have my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I was possibly going to add some Dimension shade, but I think I just want to play with color today. So I'm going to use my new Remix eyeshadow, or Remix Natural. It's actually hashtag Remix Natural Tarte eyeshadow palette. And I think what we're going to do is put this color on the lid and this color just a little bit in the crease, so not going crazy or anything. And I'm going to actually start with the lid color today. I know, guys, sounds crazy, but I'm going to take my E25 and spray the brush with some MAC Fix Plus, of course. Dip it into the shade, which is called You Can. Oh, I don't even want to like mess it up. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, it's very, very light. So, I mean, that is adorable. I love. Okay, I don't actually have too many, or what do I have? Do I even have any of Tarte's eyeshadows? I don't even think I do. Oh, I love that color. So yeah, for lighter skin tones, I think this color is quite pretty. Even for my skin tone, it's actually not that light. Like, I could probably get away with just this color on the lid. But I won't add a darker matte shade. I'll just go in with that. The pink shade is called Happening. So let's go in with Happening and see what happens. I'm just going to put it on my E40 dry tapered blending brush and start adding it to the crease. So normally, okay, I think I'm going to add actually the color back on this. So I really want the lid to be that light color. And I want more of a focus definition in the crease. So I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to take this Morphe M514 brush. I'm going to spray it with MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to see if I can use that in the crease instead. I just don't want it to go too far on me. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. And then we can let this dry, and then we can blend it out. So it looks crazy right now, but we'll just let it dry. And then while we're at it, we can add our inner corner highlight, maybe a little bit to the brow bone. Just right there. And there. Right there. And then I'm going to go back in with my original brush and just blend the lid color and make sure that color is prominent on the lid, and then we will blend the remaining of that darker pink up into the crease. We will be right back. Okay, so shadow was blended out, and it didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to. I thought the pink would be much richer and much darker, but maybe I just have to add more layers, and I'm really in a rush now because I do have some errands to run. So I'm going to add my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I will do the majority of this off camera, and I will be right back. Alright, so my mascara is done, and I'm not sure if I told you guys before, but this little tube of Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is drying up, so it didn't go on quite as good as it normally does. But anyway, this is kind of the completed look. I'm going to add some of my Buxon Full On Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Sugar, and that will complete the look. This shade looks very similar to the eye color. I don't have to be super precise about it. Alright, so that is it. So what we'll do, instead of just ending here and saying goodbye, we are going to wear this makeup and I will come back in a couple of hours and I'll just kind of give my opinion on how well it wears and how my under eyes are feeling. Of course, the shadow is amazing. I kind of wish it had like a deeper, richer color, but I think again, it's all comes with time. You just have to like add more and blend it more. So the rush factor could have played um, a part in that. But anyhow, all right, we will see you guys in a bit. Hi guys! So this is just an update from today's makeup look. I just wanted to let you know how the makeup that I put on from Tarte, how it's wearing, and it actually feels really good. So when I put the powder on this morning, my under eye felt, I guess, just a little bit dry, but it wears really, really well. It smells heavenly, and I mean, my face looks a little like shiny right now, but that's just from the highlighter. So yeah, that is just an update and I will talk to you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.